Okay. Shuffle them up, please.
Are you sure?
Yep. Shuffle the spots up. Oh, and a flourish. 7 of spades.
Sorry.
How do I do it? And give them a cut onto the mat as well. Are you happy they're really shuffled and bent?
Yes.
Great, me too. There goes 10 quid on those Richard Turners. Right. So you've really rattled these up. In fact, you can help me once more. In fact, I'm bending the cards. No, I'm only joking. I'm going to go through and I'm going to chuck out all the court cards. And would you mind just grouping them up, put all the jacks together, the queens together, and the kings together, please? Da da da. And that should be all of them. Excellent, fantastic job. Jacks, queens, and kings. And yep, they're all together in their groups. So, a little memory test for you. Jacks first.
Okay.
Followed by the 4 ladies. And finally, the 4 kings. Can you remember which group were first?
Jacks.
Well done. It's the jacks followed by the queens and finally it is the kings.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why we're using these court cards is they have an ability to follow each other, a bit like sheep, compared to, let's say, the spot cards like the 8s and the 4s. I'll show you what I mean. If I swap the jack and the queen, birds of a feather flock together and all the jacks follow the leader. Right, you have a go. Swap the king and the queen for me, please. Birds of a feather flock together. Here are all the ladies.
Come on.
One more time, just for you, with the kings. Now, there's no one to swap the kings with, so I'll put 1 king as the deck, 1 card down here. That's all it takes. Birds of a feather flock together, and here are all our kings.
No.
Which probably begs the question.
What's over there?
Well, these are, in fact, the aces for my next trick. Right, now, while we've got these cards out, the aces, the kings, the queens, and the jacks, I'm going to remove that bit of fluff. Okay? They're all together, aren't they, right now? Aces, kings, queens, and jacks.
Yeah.
So, let's split them up a little bit, and you can vouch for everybody watching that they are well and truly mixed. Every card's being split. We're going to split, mix, mix, mix. Like so. And in fact, we'll mix them up a little bit more. So now, they're all randomised.
Yes.
I'm sure you'd like to give them a cut, if you want to.
Yep, I will.
Damn, nobody ever does. Would you like to cut them again?
No, that's okay.
That's the right answer. Right, all these cards here, you can touch any card you want. Doesn't have to be an obvious one.
This one.
This one right here.
Yes.
Would you like to change your mind?
No.
Please. Right, so that's your card. Now, look, we've got a few more cards left here. Can you please touch either pile?
This one.
This one. Right, so we're going to whittle them down just to 1 card. Whittle, whittle, whittle. We'll come down to 1 card here.
Yeah.
Now, in fact, we have got a few cards left. So I'll tell you what, let's mix them up one last time. Right, and at the very start, you touch this card. You touch the Ace of Diamonds.
Ooh.
I know. Now, it's not much on its own, but if we've an Ace of Diamonds, if we then got an Ace of Spades, that's a bit better.
Yeah.
How about if we got the Ace of Hearts
Oh.
and the Ace of Clubs to match?
Not possible.
Always possible. I'll tell you what, while we've got these 4 bad boys out the deck, let me show you something with just the 4 aces. When I first opened this deck, I actually thought there was a problem with the aces. I thought they'd misprinted them. So I realised on the first ace, there was an Ace of Spades. Then I looked at the second ace, and it was the Ace of Spades. I looked at the third ace, it was an Ace of Spades. And the fourth one was the Ace of Spades as well. And I thought, you can't have 4 Ace of Spades in a deck. So I gave them a little magical twist and a little click. We had 4 very different cards, and we were okay to carry on.
So nice.
Now, there's something about the ink on the aces. So watch very carefully. The Ace of Spades and the Ace of Clubs, we're going to go underneath the red aces. But if I snap, they always jump back to the top. I have no idea how it works. We take the club and the spade, we'll put them underneath the heart and the diamonds. It will snap, they always jump up. Now look, I'll put them on the mat instead, okay? Put the 2 black aces there, we'll put the red ones on the top. But every time I snap my fingers, they always jump back up to the top. Now, would you say you are observant?
Yeah.
Great, we're going to test that theory out. Probably not a good thing, but we'll give it a go. So, would you mind putting your finger on top of this ace of spades? Yeah. So remember, you're touching the...
Ace of spades.
Fantastic. On top, we're going to put the ace of clubs.
Okay.
What's on top, club or spade?
Club.
If I could swap them over, would that be a good trick?
Yeah.
Would it be even better if I could swap them back again?
No.
Ooh. What about if I could go like this? I could make them jump over here.
Stop it.
Go on, turn them over.
No.
Go on, you know you want to.
Oh, stop it.
Right.
Oh, God.
Out of all those aces, do you know which one is the most important ace?
The ace of spades?
It is the ace of spades. Reason being, it has more ink on it and it has all the copyright information compared to, let's say, something like the diamonds. Now, one by one, these aces are going to turn over in the packet. Do you believe me?
Yes.
Probably not a good answer. Look, we give the packet just a little twist like this. Did you see the first ace turn over?
No.
There it is, the ace of hearts. Now, watch very carefully. The ace of hearts at the last minute. Did you see it turn over?
No.
See, it turned into the ace of clubs. Just the thickness of one piece of paper. And you're literally like a foot away. So watch, we'll turn the ace of clubs down. Did you see the next one turn over?
No.
See that there's the ace of diamonds. They're like that. So now you've seen all 4 aces turn over except the ace of spades. See that? Got your back. So look, 4,
I knew it was a black one.
4 face down cards. In fact, with your right hand, would you mind putting it on the table like that? That's it. So look, I'm going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4 face down cards. Ready? One little snap, and in your fingers there is the ace of spades.
Oh my God! Stop it! Just stop.
Just stop. Just stop right now. Now look, we've got those aces out. We've got the court cards from earlier. I'll show you something with the aces and the court cards. One last chance to follow you along. So we've got the ace of clubs, the ace of hearts, the ace of spades, and the ace of diamonds. We'll put the 4 aces across the mat here, 3 aces, sorry, and the leader will be the ace of spades. And the idea is we'll cover up each ace with 3 of those court cards.
Yes.
Now, under the cover of darkness, 1 ace will jump at a time into this leader packet with the ace of spades. Right. We'll start over here with the ace of clubs. Did you see the ace of clubs go?
No.
Me neither. So now over here, that's just 4 court cards. And down here, that gives us 2 aces. Next one will be the ace of hearts. Watch very carefully. There goes the ace of hearts. That means that down here, now we have 3 aces. That gives us just 1 more red ace to go. Ready?
Oh, stop it, please.
Did you see it go?
No.
So that is all 4 aces down here, giving us 1, 2, 3, 4 aces.
Stop it. Just stop it.
Please. Now, I wouldn't be a true magician, couldn't say the word then, without having you actually select a card. So as I go through, just touch a card.
This one?
This one right here.
Yeah.
Would you like to change your mind?
No.
Right, I'll turn away so you can see it. Can you see it?
Yeah,
The camera see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, it doesn't really matter if I had seen it, which I haven't, because I'm not going to find your card. You're going to do all the work. So it could be any one of these. We'll give them a little rattle. And to make life a little bit harder, we're going to put some face up and some face down. We're going to mix them together like this. Mix, 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 mix. Okay? Now, we're going to put them out on the mat down here in a bit like a map, really. So we've got rows and columns.
Okay.
There we go, like that.
Yeah.
And we're going to fold this up. You remember those old road maps? When they used to come out, you could never fold them back the way they came. Well, I couldn't anyway. So you choose how we fold up this mesh.
Like this.
Okay? Do we do it together?
Yeah.
Should we fold them up? What do you want to do next?
Like this.
Go for it. What do we go? Do you want to do a column or row? Going to go this way?
Yeah. And then down.
You've done this before.
No.
Now we're going across. No one ever goes across.
And there.
Very good. Now, before we did all that folding, that mishmash, you chose 1 card. What card did you choose?
It was the Jack of Diamonds.
Not the Jack of Diamonds.
Well, it was some Jack of Diamonds.
Oh, well, it's funny that you chose the Jack of Diamonds because look, one little shake and every card turns over except that Jack of Diamonds.